Diaphragm Actuators. In this lecture, we are going to talk about pneumatically operated diaphragm actuators, their advantages and disadvantages. Pneumatically operated diaphragm actuators use air supply from controllers, positioners, or other sources. There are various styles of diaphragm actuators. Various styles include direct acting, in which the increasing air pressure pushes the diaphragm down and extends the actuator stem, as shown in figure. Other style is reverse acting, in which the increasing air pressure pushes the diaphragm up and retracts the actuator stem, as shown in figure. Another style is reversible, in which actuators can be assembled for either direct or reverse action. It is shown in figure. Another style of diaphragm actuator is for rotary valve. Direct unit for rotary valves, in which the increasing air pressure pushes down on the diaphragm, which, depending on orientation of the actuator lever on the valve shaft, may either open or close the valve. It is shown in figure. Request: it is hoped that this session is going to be useful to you. Please press like button. Please subscribe this channel. यह लेक्चर हिंदी में भी उपलब्ध है. We are going to talk little more about the diaphragm actuators. Net output thrust of the actuator is the difference between diaphragm force and opposing spring force. Molded diaphragms provide linear performance and increased travels. Output thrust required and supply air pressure available dictates the size of the actuator. Diaphragm actuators are simple, dependable, and economical. Advantages and disadvantages of diaphragm actuators. Advantages. The main advantage of the diaphragm type actuator is its cost, since it is the least expensive method of applying proportional control. In addition, because it is the most widely used type of actuator. A wide choice of device is available to suit virtually any type of valve. Furthermore, by using a characterized spring, it is possible to obtain rough control by feeding a 0.2 to less than 1 bar, which can be 3 to 15 psi, signal directly onto the diaphragm. Further advantages of the diaphragm actuator are: it is essentially fail-safe. The speed is adjustable from fast to slow with reasonably close control. It is easily adapted for use in explosion-proof areas, and it is easy to maintain. Disadvantages: one of the main problems of the diaphragm actuator becomes apparent when high thrust forces are required. For example, to obtain tight shut-offs on certain types of valves. To obtain high thrusts, either the diaphragm area or the control pressure must be increased, both of which place increased restraints on the casing. Thus, for example, a particular pneumatic actuator can have an effective diaphragm area of up to 2800 cm square, but with a maximum pressure of 3 bar to provide a thrust of some 84 kN. Already, however, the outside diameter of the casing is some 600 mm, a bulky and top-heavy structure when used with smaller valves. Other disadvantages include stiffness is low, and so precise control is not always possible. The need for a supply of clean air, and if required, hand wheel overrides are expensive and large. Request: it is hoped that this session was useful to you. Please press like button. Please सब्सक्राइब दिस चैनल। यह लेक्चर हिंदी में भी उपलब्ध है। This lecture is dedicated to the loving memory of my late parents, Shri Om Prakash Chadha and Shrimati Sudarshan Chadha. Maiden name Mohandai Suri.